I'm about to share with you a click-by-click tutorial on how to build your entire online business for free using System.io. And then I'm going to share my honest review of this all-in-one marketing platform. So let's dive in. Really quickly, before we get into the click-by-click tutorial, I just want to let you know that you can do everything I'm about to show you with a free System.io account. So go in the description below this video, click on my System.io link so you can sign up for your own free account. It's not a free trial, it's a free account. Okay guys, as promised, I'm gonna show you how to set up your entire online business in System.io for free. So first I'm gonna show you how to set up your website and blog, then I'm gonna show you how to do email marketing, then your sales funnel, and then digital products. So first let's do the website and blog. You're gonna log into your System.io account. It's gonna look something like this, but probably more blank because I already have some things set up here. In order to set up your website and blog, we're gonna click on the blogs tab, which yes, trust me, you do your website and your blog from the blogs tab. Now, as you can see, I already have a website set up here at my URL, freedomcreator.co. So if you want to create a new website from scratch, you would just click this button here, create. You're going to select the domain name that you want to use and make sure that whatever domain name you buy, you're going to set that up within System.io before doing this. That way you can select the URL. So we're going to go ahead and select a URL, and then we're going to give this blog a name, or this, it's really a website. We're going to give this website a name. So let's just do Freedom, Creator Test, okay? And then we're going to select our template. Now these can all be fully customized to exactly what you want it to look like. So let's click Select Template. And then what we're gonna wanna do is go down here and click Save. All right, so it has created our website for us at this URL, Profitable Courses Demo, just a demo URL. I'm going to go ahead and click on that website. Now here's where it's like the difference between website and blog. So posts are going to be for your blog and pages are going to be for your website. And categories are going to be the different categories of blog posts that you can have. So let's focus on the website first. So it already populated, because we clicked on a template, it already populated a home page, an about page, a contact page, and a post list page, which could be your blog posts, which is super cool. And then if you click on posts, it already populated different blog posts that you can have. So the easiest thing would actually be to just work with this template. So let's just go into the home page. Let's click on that so we can go and see what it looks like and customize it. Now this website already looks really nice. You could simply just go in and change out the text and images. And here's how easy it is. I'm going to show you click by click. So you literally just open this up. And if you want to change the text, you just click on it once. And you highlight the text you want to change, and you can change the text. You can change it to whatever you want. You can also change the font type. And this is one of the things that I love about System.io is if you go to Google Fonts, now you have every single font you could possibly think of. Like every single font. It's so cool. And you could click that. And then it also gives you the option for the different fonts to do like regular, medium, semi-bold, bold, extra bold. Like the possibilities are truly endless. You can also change your colors. And what else is cool about System.io is you can actually put in your own color palette, just like Canva. So at the touch of a button, I can always have my own brand colors right there where I need them. And I don't have to go outside to my Google Drive to pull all the different hex codes for my brand colors, which I love. Okay, so let's say you want to change an image. You would just click on the image and then go down to where the image is. This one says background image, and you would click this plus sign to upload a new image. You can upload it from your computer, or you can select images you've already done. Then you just simply select the image and select the button insert, and it will insert the image for you. And from there, you can adjust all different types of things. You can adjust how far it is from the top of the screen. You can adjust how far it is from the bottom of the screen. You can adjust left and right, which is pretty cool. There's just unlimited options here. You can give it rounded corners. There's just tons of things you can do. And one of my favorite things about System.io is at the bottom here, you can select to see the desktop view or the mobile view of the website, which is super cool because then you can see exactly what it looks like on both devices. And most websites nowadays are like 90% mobile traffic. So it's definitely really important to make sure that you're building, in my opinion, all of your websites, pages, blogs, funnels, everything for mobile. It doesn't hurt to make desktop look good too, of course, but mobile is actually far more important. Okay, so now let's go check out the blogs. We're just gonna click this back arrow to exit. Okay, now we're gonna go over here to posts, and you can absolutely go to this create button to create a new post from scratch. But let's look at the templates that it already gave us. Okay, so as you can see, they have the menu bar that goes for the website and the blog at the top. Then they have an image, they have the actual article, they even have a comment section below. They have an image of the author. I mean, this is a really, really good template. In fact, I built my blog from scratch because I guess I wasn't aware that there were blog templates. I would personally just use this template and just go and change everything out. Okay, I'm gonna show you guys my website that I built, freedomcreator.co. So this is all of our blog posts, and then we have all of our website pages. And I want to show you one of my absolute favorite things about our blog. So I'm going to click on our most recent blog post, and we have it set up to where we actually have a YouTube video. We actually turn our YouTube videos into blogs. So we're able to just put the video right here. And then we have all of the text, and we have a call to action at the bottom. And then we have some calls to action for freebies on the side. Now, this is what's called a section. If you hover over, it's green, that's a section. And when you hover over the blue, that's called a row. Now, a section is first, then a row goes within a section. Then within a row is where you would put like the image or the video or whatever. It's pretty basic. I know Beaver Builder, yes, funny name, but Beaver Builder on WordPress works pretty much exactly like this, as well as like ClickFunnels 1.0. I personally think Systems Builder is a lot better, but they're very similar, like drag and drop kind of things. So my favorite part, to go back to the sections, is hover over a section and you can click on the section. And over here on the left-hand side, you'll notice there's like a save, which I love that the floppy disk lives on. But you click that little save floppy disk and you can actually do what's called creating a block. Okay. So you can create this block. So you can see this is a blog post, right? So what's cool is you can save this as a template. So anytime you go to create a blog post, you can have this exact same template to where you could just change out the images and text and everything. What's so cool is if you just make it a regular block, you can edit it, and anywhere else you've used that block, it will not change. But if you click here to make this a master block, so let's say that you have a block that just has one row with 3 freebies in it, you can make that a master block and put that all over your website, like on different pages, different blog posts, whatever you want. And then when you're like, oh, I don't really want to offer this freebie anymore, you can change it out for a different freebie, and it will actually change it across all of the master blocks used. So you don't have to go and change it for every single block that you've used it for. Ugh, that is my absolute favorite feature, I think, because it just saves so much time. So all you would do is put in the title for this block, select if you want it to be a master block or not, and then click create. And when you do that, when you want to go use it, you just click on the blocks tab, and then it'll ask if you want to use a regular block or a master block. So see, my master block's my block. And then what you can do is just click that block and it will add it. So here I made one for my freebies, and it just adds that block to your actual website. And by the way, System.io, if you're noticing a little bit of a lag, it is not slow at all. In fact, it's really fast, but I live in the middle of nowhere. I literally live with like 360-degree mountain views in the middle of the desert in New Mexico. And so I'm on Starlink internet, and sometimes it can be slow. So just a little heads up on that. I personally have found System.io to be like really fast, which is super helpful for me because I don't have, fiber internet. So, okay, so that is websites and blogs. And now let's go on to email marketing. Okay, for email marketing, you're just going to go up to the menu and hover over emails. From there, you can make newsletters, campaigns, or check your statistics. Now, a newsletter, I like to think of as like a one-off email. So if you want to just write one email and send it now to your audience, or write one email and schedule it to send it later, that would be a newsletter, right? A campaign is what I like to think of as an email sequence. So it's going to be a series of emails. So for example, if somebody opts into your freebie, you might want to put them into an email campaign, aka sequence, so that they get a number of emails to kind of build that know, like, and trust with you. And I'm a huge fan of email sequences. I think once you have all your foundational pieces in place, you should absolutely consider that. It's going to ensure that you don't have to think every single week about what email you're going to send. And it allows everyone to get the same series of emails, because if you're only doing a newsletter and people join later, they're going to miss out on some of those emails. So I personally love this feature. All you're going to do is go to the newsletters tab, click on create. You're going to give your email a subject line. Okay. Then you're going to select what you want the sender name to be and the sender email address. From there, you can click on the visual editor, which is going to be more of like a template where you can have like images and sort of more like a prettier design. I personally am like, I've been doing newsletters since 2014, actually probably earlier than that with my photography business. I'm a huge fan of just like the classic editor. I just like to send basic text emails. Maybe I'll pop in one image. That's just sort of my jam. So I like to use the classic editor. So I'm going to hit save. Then it's going to go right here. Oh, I wrote subject lime. That's funny. Okay, we're going to click on that. And this is where we get to enter in our main email stuff. So we just put in whatever we want for the email. You can bold it, you can change the size, you can change the font color. Of course, you can add links, you can add images. I mean, it's really just like almost like a Word document. Okay, so then what you want to do over here is it says, who do you want to send this to? So you're going to select all the tags that you want to send this to. So what I do is select all if I want to send it to everyone. But then I, of course, unselect the unsubscribed tag because you don't want to email people that have unsubscribed, of course. Once you've selected who this email is going to go to, you're simply going to select save and send a test email or save and schedule newsletter. Now, if you click save and schedule newsletter, it's going to give you the option right here to send it now, or you can select the date and time and click schedule to schedule when you want the email to go out. Easy peasy. All right, now let's go to the campaigns tab. Now we already have some campaigns set up, but you could click create. We'll just say campaign test. I think I spelled campaign wrong. Okay, there we go. Hello. Okay, we're going to click save. Here is our campaign. Super nice. Look at how easy this is. You can literally just add in an email. Okay, so let's go through and do this. So test, classic editor, let's create, let's send a test email, and then we can click save or save and publish. Now, right now it's not active, but if I click this, I can publish it and make it active. And what's cool is I can click, like when someone opts in to something, let's say they opt into a freebie, how many days do I want to delay before sending this email, or how many minutes? If I want it to send right away, I can just select 0 minutes. I can also select exactly what time I want the email to be sent or what days of the week I want the email to be sent. So if I know people aren't going to open emails on Saturday, maybe I don't want to send emails on. So we're going to click publish, and then you would just do this over and over for all the emails you want to be in the campaign. And then what you want to do to make this work, let's say for a freebie, is you would go over to your funnels, because that's what we're going to be talking about next anyways. And let's just go to my 30 reels in 1 day checklist. So what you would do is click on automation rules. And right here it says, when the funnel step form is subscribed, you can see I actually already have them in a campaign. And then I also give them a tag. But let's say we don't already have them in a campaign. You would just click add action, and then you would say subscribe to a campaign, and then you would choose which campaign. So it's that easy. You literally just go to emails, campaigns, put in all your emails, select when you want them to send, go to your freebie, or it could be a checkout page, it could be anything. And then you would go to add rule, add action, and select the campaign. Okay, cool. So right now we're going to be talking about funnels anyways, which is cool because we're already in the funnels tab. So you would just click on funnels. These are all the funnels I already have built, but let's build a freebie funnel from scratch. So we're going to go to create. We're going to name this freebie funnel test, and we're going to select the domain that we want. Since this is a test, we're going to use profitablecoursesdemo.com. And now it asks you, do you want to build an audience? So like this would be good for a freebie opt-in. Do you want to have a custom funnel build from scratch? Do you want to sell a product or a service? I'm guessing this would be best for like a sales page or a checkout page. Or do you want to run an evergreen webinar? I think it's so cool that they have funnels for an evergreen webinar. And then you would select your currency if you're doing like a sales page or something. Now for building an audience, it still has you select this, even though for me personally, because I mean, you could be building an audience with like a slow funnel where somebody's going to pay. But personally, I just do freebies. So we're just going to select that anyways and click save. Okay, now we're going to click on the freebie funnel test. And as you can see on the left-hand side, it shows your funnel step. All right, so they have the squeeze page. I like to call this the opt-in page. This is where you have all the information about the freebie, and it's where someone can put in their name and email address to get on your email list to download said freebie. Then it has the thank you page, which really a freebie funnel only has two, which really a basic freebie funnel only has two steps. It has the opt-in page and the thank you page, and some people call it a squeeze page. What's so cool about System is when you click on the squeeze page, you can select what template you want. And like these templates are absolutely beautiful. So let's just click on this one. We'll click select. I think I clicked on it. Okay, cool. And it's so easy. You can simply just change the name to whatever you want the page to be called and whatever you want it to be called internally. And then right here, you can just change the URL path to whatever you want it to be. And then you would just click this green save button to make sure that you saved that information. Now, again, we were just in here. These are automation rules. So you go to add rule. Once the funnel step form is subscribed, so once they put in their name and email and hit go, what do you want to have happen? So you can click add action. You can subscribe them to a campaign. You can unsubscribe them from a campaign. You can add a tag, remove a tag, send just simply an email. Maybe you want to just deliver the freebie through an email. You can do that. You would just write the email separately using the newsletter tab that I just showed you, or you can subscribe them to a campaign using the campaign tab that I just showed you. So let's say we want to subscribe them to the welcome sequence that I already have made. So we'll click save rule. So now whenever someone opts into this freebie, they're going to get subscribed to my welcome sequence, which is super cool. You can also do A/B testing, but we're not going to go over that because that's a little bit more advanced. You can see the stats from your funnel. The sales, if you're going to do like an order bump, upsell, that kind of thing, that's a little bit more advanced. And you can also see all of your leads from the funnel as well. Okay, so let's go back to the freebie page. Let's say we want to edit the page and make it look cool. So we're going to click on this little wand here for edit page. All right, so personally, I really like my freebie funnels to be very, very simple. So I'm actually going to delete every single section underneath the opt-in because that's really all I believe that people need. I find that my opt-in forms convert way higher when the only thing on the page is the opt-in form. Okay, so I think this looks pretty good, and having a footer is very nice. What's cool is we actually have our footer as a block. So let me go to blocks. Okay, here's our footer. We'll click on that. Look how easy that was to just add in the block. How cool is that? We can get rid of this block. Boom, we have our footer. Okay, so now we can change our text to be about our freebie, right? I'm not gonna need all this stuff. There we go. I'm just hovering over, clicking the trash can. That's all I'm doing. And then I'll say freebie, enter name and email below to download. Let's click on this button here. So it says action when button is clicked is send form. I'm going to click next step in URL. So that means that when they submit this, they're going to go to the thank you page, and we've already created the rule. So they're going to be subscribed to our email and they're going to be subscribed to our welcome email sequence, which is super exciting. Let's click save changes and let's go look at our thank you page. So let's click on that. We're going to click what thank you page we want. I just want something really simple. So we're going to select this. We're going to change this to be thank you page freebie thing. We're going to click the green save button. We're going to click the magic wand to edit this. So it's going to be thanks. We're thrilled to have you on board. See email for details. So you could just leave this if you're sending the freebie via email, which is great, and click save. So now we're going to hit back. I'm going to go to this funnel and we're going to test it. All right, so I'm going to put in my tester email that I use. Hit enter. Bada bing, bada boom, it goes to the thank you page. And I'm subscribed now to the welcome sequence. So congratulations, you just built your first freebie funnel click by click. Super fast and easy, right? Okay, now that we've made a website, a blog, we've done email marketing, funnel, now let's go look at digital products. All right, so we are going to hover over products and sales and click on courses. Now, I like to use courses for things like courses or memberships, or anything that has like more than one component. Maybe it has a video with a bunch of downloads. If I'm just sending like one ebook or a checklist or a template bundle through Canva, I'm just going to use the Canva link to send that. Or I'm just going to host these on Google Drive. So just keep in mind that what I'm going to show you here is for like a course or a membership or a mini course or an audio course or something that needs to be hosted with like a series of modules and lessons. Okay, so let's click on courses. All right, so let's go to add a new course. So we're going to do the course title, the instructor name. We want the language to be English. We're going to put the description. We're going to select the domain name we want, and we're going to put the URL path that we want. We're also going to select the theme, and you basically just select what color you want. I'm going to do yellow. You select what font you want. There we go. Open Sans. Very easy. You can upload a logo and a course cover, and it tells you the dimensions to have. You can, I don't know why you would need a sales page. Oh, I think you can correlate the sales page with the course so that it can add the students right away or whatever. We're not going to do that right now. So let's go ahead and click save. Okay, so let's open up our test course. Very exciting. So what you're going to do is simply add a module. So let's add module 1, and let's go ahead also and just add module 2 so we can kind of see how this all works. And then what you want to do is underneath the module, you are going to add a lecture, aka a lesson. So we're going to call this lesson 1, and you can delay it like if you want to have a drip course or a drip membership, and then you can also select what template you want. Now, for me, this doesn't really matter because I already have my course templates that I created and save them in my blocks area. I'll show you what that looks like. So let's click select template and then save. So as you can see, the lesson showed up here. I'm going to click on the lesson. Look how easy this is. And I know I already said I already had other favorite parts of System.io, but I think this one might be my ultimate favorite. I love when you can just, for courses, like I've used other course builders like ClickFunnels, Kajabi, Entreport, Infusionsoft, and they don't really allow you to customize your courses as much as System does. So for example, I already have blocks saved to have my courses look the exact way that I want them, so I can just edit the text in the video. So let's go to my blocks. Let's see here. Okay, here we go. And what I'm going to do is delete this other one because I don't want that. And then look, I already have it set up exactly how I want. So I can just change the text to what I want. I can change out the video. What's cool is you can custom embed a video. You can have a direct link, so you could host it on YouTube or Vimeo or somewhere else. And then you can also upload the file directly to System. And then I already have my button and some text. So this is exactly what I want my courses to look like. Easy peasy. So I'm going to go back and show you what this looks like. I know we only have 2 modules, but it'll just kind of give you a little bit of a taste of what this looks like. So let's go ahead and click on view. And module 2 doesn't show up because there's no lesson in it. So you'd have to add a lesson to that. But this is what it looks like. So it'll show all your modules. And then when they click on one, it'll show the lessons underneath it. And then when they click on the lesson, this is what would show up. And it's so cool because you can customize it to be whatever you want. So I have the exact layout that I want for each one of my lessons. And when they're done, they can click mark as complete, and it will also check their progress throughout your course as well. All right, guys. So now that I just went through all of that click by click, and I've been using System.io for about 4 to 6 months, I just want to go over what are some features I think could be better and what are my favorite things about System to give you guys a full review. Okay, so I have them written down here so I don't forget. So the first thing that I would like to see them add, which I think would be pretty easy, is I used to use Kajabi, and one thing they have is when you go to upload your videos to your course, it can actually connect to your Google Drive. So that way you don't have to re-upload your course videos to the actual software. You can just one click and it will already be loaded into your course because it's already loaded in Drive. It's like some kind of a connection. I don't know, I'm not a software person. But next thing is I do wish that the course front was more customizable, which I will say I don't know of any other softwares that do more customizing, so maybe that's just not possible. I do love, however, the customizing within the actual lesson. I just mean the overall of when you first click and it shows all the modules and lessons and stuff. I just wish there were like more colors. Maybe I could add photos or something. Not really something that we need, but I just feel like that would be like a nice to have. And honestly, I sat here and thought for like 30 minutes of other things that they could improve, and I can't think of anything else. Like I genuinely am just like obsessed with this software. So here's my absolutely favorite features. I love the page builder. So easy to use, so fast. I can do so many different things with it. Drag and drop, click, click, click. Just so easy. Thank you, System. Second would be email campaigns. I really like how easy it is for me to put someone in, and by the way, I call these email sequences. I like how easy it is to put someone in an email sequence. So if they download a freebie, they can get a series of emails for me over X amount of days, X amount of months, even X amount of years if you want to create that much email content. So I love that. I absolutely love that it's an all-in-one platform. I have every single thing I need for my online business in one place. And that brings me to the next part, which is affordable pricing. Like I can literally run my entire online business and I have the most expensive pricing plan and it's only $97 a month. Are you kidding me? There was a point in my career where I was spending $2,000 to $4,000 a month on software. And if you're gasping right now, that's just how much it used to cost to have all of these things. So it kills me when people come up to me and say like, it's so hard to start an online business now. It is literally easier and more affordable than it has ever been before. Okay, the next thing is the order bumps, upsells, and checkout pages. Thank you, system. So customizable. I can put whatever I want. I can have upsells. I can have multiple upsells. I can have order bumps. I can customize my checkout page to be however I want it. As someone who's switched from Kajabi, this just like lights me up inside because if you know Kajabi, you cannot customize their checkout pages like at all unless you want to hand custom HTML code or pay someone to make you a custom template, which is just, why is this necessary in 2023? So thank you, system, for making such amazing like checkout pages, order bumps, and upsells, which, I mean, this is the whole point of this software, is helping us make more sales. So I love that you really made this a priority in your software. And the last but not least is it's so easy to learn and use. Like it truly did not take me long to learn this at all. And I'm not a tech wizard by any means. In fact, that's usually like my husband's MO and not mine. So that's my full review. My full review is like, I just cannot think of a better software, let alone a better software for the price. So if you want to sell digital products or courses or even physical products, but I'm just in the digital space, like System.io, I cannot recommend it highly enough. And again, if you use the link in the description below in this video, you can sign up for a fully free System.io account that will work for up to 2,000 email subscribers. They do not take away features. You get at least one of every single feature, and it's not a free trial. You get this free account until you're over 2,000 email subscribers, and then you can upgrade, and it's so affordable. Now that you know click by click how to build your entire online business for free using System.io, you might be wanting to learn how to create and sell your own digital products through this software to grow your online business. And if so, I would recommend watching this video here next, because when you pair what you just learned with what's in this video, it's going to be so much more powerful. See you in the next video.